Hello and welcome to Locking Columns and Rows in Excel 2010, a Microsoft tutorial brought to you by Log On to Learn. In this session, we'll show you how to freeze columns and rows using the Freeze Panes options and split your worksheet into multiple areas using the Split Panes feature. The Freeze Panes feature allows you to freeze columns and rows, making them visible as you scroll within a worksheet. Freeze Panes is a must for any worksheet where you cannot view all information in one window. Excel 2010 provides us with 3 different Freeze Panes options. I'm interested in freezing a portion of this spreadsheet. If you notice as I'm navigating through this, and let's say I go over to the right here and show you December's totals, I lose column A, and column A has my product information. As I scroll down here, a few rows, notice I lose my headings across the top. Under the View tab and under Freeze Panes, click on the drop-down and choose from one of the 3 options. Freeze Panes, the first one, will freeze both column and row. Freeze Pane Top Row will only freeze the very top row of your sheet. And Freeze Pane First Column will only freeze the first column of your sheet. So I'm interested in freezing both the column and the row. So what you want to do is you want to select the perfect cell in which you'll freeze everything above and everything to the left. So this cell B4 does exactly that. If I freeze this, I'm going to freeze everything above row 4, which is rows 1, 2, and 3 will remain frozen. Also, it freezes everything to the left of B4. So column B, that means column A. To do this, you simply just click on the cell, come up to Freeze Panes, and choose Freeze Panes. Notice the horizontal and vertical line here. This is what's going to be frozen on your sheet. So now as I navigate over and find December's totals, notice I can see December, but I'm also seeing column A. And as I scroll down, notice that my column headings remain as well. Now you may have a different configuration spreadsheet here, like this one right here, and you're interested in just the column headings remaining there. So as I scroll down, notice the column headings disappear. So again, all I'm going to do is click somewhere in my spreadsheet. I'm going to go under View, Freeze Panes, and this time we'll do Top Row. Now watch as I scroll down, and notice the top row remains. Now to unfreeze any of these panes that you choose, you simply just click back on Freeze Panes, and you'll notice that Unfreeze Panes is your first choice. Let's go ahead and try First Column. Freeze Panes, Freeze First Column. Notice column A, and now as I move over to the right, column A remains. Split Panes allows you to split your worksheet into multiple views. This allows you to scroll in one pane of the worksheet while other panes remain static. Now what I'd like to do is view and be able to compare side by side both the first quarter and fourth quarter results. Now we showed you Freeze Panes earlier and that worked out really well, but again what I want to see is January, February, and March, and then I want a separation here and I want October, November, and December. In order to achieve this, you're going to need to use the split feature. The way the split feature works is you click in a cell where you would like to split your spreadsheet. So I happen to want January, February, and March, so I'm going to click right here. I'm going to go up to the View tab, Split, and notice the split between column D and E. Now these are 2 separate panes where I can click in either one and navigate wherever I'd like to go. So I want to move over and compare both January, February, and March in one pane, but also see October, November, and December in the other pane. To remove a split, it's simple as clicking on the Split button, and that removes the split. You can also split your workbook into 4 individual panes. To do this, click in a cell, simply come up here to View and Split, and notice everything above the selected cell is split and everything to the left is split. So now I have 4 individual panes that I can use and navigate in. To remove, simply click on the Split button again. And that's how we lock columns and rows using both the Freeze Panes and the Split features located in Excel 2010. We hope this session has been informative. Thank you for choosing Log On to Learn, educating the world anytime, anywhere.